Okay, so this is a question 7 on the 2018 additional WJC additional maths paper. So the expression x squared plus 18x plus 92 has a minimum value. Well, that's pretty clear because it will come from a parabola, which will always have a minimum value of some sort. By completing the square, complete the statements below. You must show you're working. So the statements below ask for a minimum value, and it occurs when x is something and what the minimum value is. When completing the square is a process that tells you this where that minimum point is. So when I complete the square, the focus is on the first two terms. Okay, so in order to use completing the square, that becomes x plus, and we halve that coefficient, x plus 9 all squared. But that will give us x squared plus 18x, which is what we want, but it'll also have a plus 81, which is not what we want. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that 81 by taking it away. So that'll leave us with the x squared plus the 18x minus the, plus the 81. That's been taken away. So I'm left with x squared plus 18x, and I want plus 92. So if I just add 92 on now, and then I can simplify those numbers on the outside. So I get x plus 9 all squared, negative 81 plus 92 is plus 11. Now what we need to know is what this does to my graph. So the plus 9 in the brackets, so if it's inside the bracket, it affects the x values, and it does the opposite of what you'd expect. So instead of adding 9 to everything, you actually take 9 off everything, which sends it 9 units to the left. And the plus 11 is outside any brackets, and if it's outside the bracket, it affects the y values, and it does what it's told. So it sends it up by 11. So 11 up. Now when I do this, I always like to sketch this graph, and it's good practice to do it anyway. So first thing, I will bring up a normal x squared graph. Okay, here it is, my normal x squared graph. There's my parabola. At the moment, the base point, so what we're looking at here is this base point, this minimum point is at 0, 0. So when the graph moves 9 to the left, that base point is going to be at negative 9. And then it moves 11 up. So let's take it to there. So that means that point there is going to be 11. Let me just mark this in. So you get the negative 9 there, if it lets me do it. To zoom in, I think. So negative 9 there, and 11 there. Okay, so now I've completed the square, and I've got the sketch to help me. I can find the minimum value and where it occurs. So the minimum value is the lowest point on this curve. So it happens there. So the minimum value, it can't get any lower than 11. So the minimum value is 11. And it happens, so that 11 happens when x is negative 9. And that's our solution.